Did you know 1 in 4 catastrophic engine failures begin with a simple oil change mistake? Engines today run on microscopic clearances, oil passages thinner than paper, and turbochargers running as hot as a blowtorch. Just one slip-up, wrong viscosity, stripped plug or double gasket, and suddenly metal grinds on metal, timing chains stretch, and wallet-draining repairs follow. The bright side, every blunder we are about to expose is completely avoidable with a few minutes of care, simple basic hand tools, and a torque wrench you can trust. Let's reveal 10 dumb oil change mistakes that silently destroy engines, explain exactly why they cause damage. Pay attention now to save thousands later, and keep your ride running smooth for many years and miles. Mistake 1. Grabbing whatever jug is cheapest even if the viscosity grade or manufacturer specification does not match the filler cap or owner manual. Those two little numbers, say 0W20, describe thickness when cold and at operating temperature. Pour thicker oil into a modern variable valve timing engine, and the tiny passages starve during crank. Use watery synthetics in an older flat tappet cam, and lifters can wipe out. Manufacturers also demand API, ILSAC, or ASIA approvals for detergency and anti-wear additives tailored to catalysts. Ignore them, and cam lobes pit while catalytic converters clog. Always cross-check viscosity, service rating, and approval code printed in the latest bulletin. Buy sealed bottles from reputable suppliers, keep receipts for warranty defense, and guard your engine. Treat oil as liquid engine armor, not a bargain bin afterthought for lasting protection. Mistake 2. Spinning on a bargain oil filter that barely fits, or worse, reusing the old one. Filters are tuned for bypass pressure, flow rate, micron rating, and thread pitch. A canister with low bypass pressure dumps unfiltered sludge whenever revs rise, while a mismatched anti-drain back valve lets oil drain from galleries overnight, causing clatter on startup. Wrong threads might seem to seal until a pothole jolts the gasket and a geyser empties the sump within seconds. Always confirm part number, inspect the rubber seal, and pre-fill the canister halfway so the pump does not gulp air. Quality media traps particles down to 20 microns, protecting timing chains and turbo bearings. Spending a few extra dollars on a reputable brand filter is cheap engine insurance you can hold in your hand for many reliable miles ahead. Mistake 3. Cranking the drain plug down like a lug nut. Sump threads are usually soft aluminum, exceed factory torque by even a small margin, and you strip them, leaving the plug loose or permanently frozen. Some DIYers attack the plug with an impact gun, cracking pans or embedding metal shards that later circulate through the pump. On the flip side, a barely snugged plug can unwind on the highway, emptying the crankcase in seconds. Prevent either nightmare, replace the crush washer every service, clean both mating surfaces, apply a drop of fresh oil to the threads, and tighten with a calibrated wrench set exactly to specification. If the threads feel gritty, chase them with the proper tap before reinstalling. Proper tension seals without distorting gasket material, protects your driveway, and keeps expensive synthetic where it belongs properly, securely always. Mistake 4. Eyeballing the refill and ending up half a quart high or low. Overfilling whips the crank into foam, robbing the pump of pressure and jamming pistons against hydraulic resistance. Run the level low and heat spikes oxidize what remains, turning lubricant into sticky varnish that clogs lifters. The fix is simple. Consult capacity in the manual. Pour 1 quart shy, run the engine 30 seconds, shut it down, wait 2 minutes, then add measured increments until the dipstick sits dead center between the marks. Keep a clean funnel so debris cannot ride gravity into the crankcase. Always level the car before final readings because an angled pan lies. Note exactly how much your engine truly needs for next time you service it. Get precise, avoid expensive foamy disasters and stress. Peace of mind rides on accurate, disciplined measurements. Mistake 5. Forgetting to check whether the old filter gasket stuck to the mounting pad. Install the new filter on top of that orphaned ring, and you create the dreaded double gasket situation. Oil may hold pressure in the driveway, yet a quick freeway pull can blow 2 stacked seals apart, dumping the sump in seconds and lighting the dash lamp too late. Always run a clean finger around the pad, visually verify bare metal, then lubricate the new gasket with fresh oil so it slides into place without twisting. Hand tighten until snug and add another 3/4 turn with a wrench sized for your canister. That single check prevents roadside heartbreak later completely. After installation, start the engine, idle for 60 seconds, then shut down and inspect for seepage, because early leaks are warning signs you can catch. Mistake 6. Leaving the oil fill cap loose on the cowl while you pour and then driving away without it. A missing cap turns the valve cover into a geyser, spraying oil across belts, sensors, and exhaust manifolds, sometimes filling the cabin with smoke before the warning light appears. Beyond the fire risk, vacuum in the crankcase sucks dust straight into the head, accelerating cam and bearing wear. Make a ritual, remove the cap, place it on the hood latch where you cannot close the hood without seeing it, then reinstall before starting. After tightening, glance at the dipstick handle too, because an unseated stick causes similar messes. Replace the cap, verify pressure, and cruise home confident everywhere afterward. Keep a spare cap and dipstick O-ring in the glove box, investments that thwart messy emergencies during late-night roadside fixes. Mistake 7, tossing the copper or aluminum crush washer into the drain pan and reinstalling the plug bare metal. That washer is engineered to deform once, filling microscopic grooves so oil cannot seep past. Reuse it and you depend on luck, heat cycling, and grime to seal. Skip it entirely and the plug will need excessive torque to stop a weep, bringing us back to stripped threads. Keep a bag of washers specific to your engine in the top drawer and replace every change. At pennies each, they are cheaper than even a quart of oil. Spend pennies, skip puddles, ensure lifelong thread integrity today. After torquing, wipe the plug area with brake cleaner, idle the engine for 2 minutes, then inspect again with a flashlight. Any trace of oil means the washer failed, so stop and reinstall properly immediately. Mistake 8, getting distracted and pouring fresh oil while the drain plug or filter is still off. It sounds cartoonish, yet shop veterans keep kitty litter ready for newcomers who do exactly that. Gallons of brand new synthetics splash straight out of the pan, wasting money and coating suspension bushings that later rot. A simple checklist prevents it: plug torqued, washer replaced, filter seated, cap removed, then pour. Say each step aloud so your brain logs completion before moving on. If interrupted, leave the empty jug on the driver's seat until the job is truly finished. Pause, breathe, follow the checklist, and keep new oil inside forever. Before final startup, confirm no tools remain under the hood, wipe spilled drops, and slide cardboard beneath the engine. These habits cement professionalism and prevent embarrassing drips on the customer's pristine driveway. Mistake 9. Screwing on a large vertical filter completely dry when the engine design allows safe pre-filling. On initial start, the pump must push air through galleries before reaching bearings, a delay that creates noticeable clack and accelerated wear. If your filter installs upright, pour fresh oil until the media soaks, spin it on, and wait a minute for gravity to settle. For sideways filters where pre-filling would spill, at least crank the engine with throttle closed for a couple rotations to build pressure before ignition. Watch the gauge, do not rev until pressure registers. Those seconds of patience extend bearing life, silence starts, and protect fragile turbos everywhere. Consider using a primer bulb attachment during rebuilds, a tool that fills oil galleys before initial crank, reducing metal-to-metal scuffing that scars components during break-in cycles. Mistake 10. Stretching oil change intervals far beyond what your engine and driving style justify. Yes, modern synthetics can last 15,000 highway miles in perfect conditions, yet short trips, towing, or extended idling dump fuel and moisture into the sump, overwhelming detergents long before mileage targets. Ignore that reality and sludge cakes piston rings, starving compression and blowing blue smoke. Review the maintenance schedule under severe service, track mileage in an app or mark masking tape on the windshield, and use the car's monitor as a guide, not gospel. Send a sample for lab analysis if you insist on extended drains. Timely service keeps oil rings clean, sensors happy, mileage strong, and headaches away. Healthy oil also carries heat, cushions bearings, and suspends acidic combustion byproducts, so replacing it regularly preserves horsepower, fuel economy, and overall resale value. Thanks for watching, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you like what you saw here.